Hi, welcome to Miss Amy's Creations. Today we are going to make some stuffed shells. What I've done is I've pre-cooked 2 boxes of the jumbo shells. I am making a double batch, but I will tell you how much it is for a single. So what I'm going to do is open up this ricotta. You need, for a single batch, 4 cups of ricotta cheese. It's very thick. So we're gonna, in my case, I'm gonna use 8 cups. So we're gonna put all of this in there. And I am also going to use a second one. Don't mind me, we have -7 degrees here today. So it has been quite cold. The wind is absolutely horrible out there. So anytime I can bake something in the oven, I'm very happy to do so.
But the real feel is 32 degrees.
Without the wind?
Yeah, 31 degrees. Here, I'm trying to zoom in on this, but there you go.
We are going to use about 4 cups of shredded mozzarella. You would use 2 cups for a single batch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put about half this bag in. You will need 2 eggs for a single batch. I am going to do 4, of course. Okay, 4 eggs. We also need about 1.5 cups of Parmesan. This is a Parmesan and Romano. And you would only use about 3/4 of a cup for a single batch. There we go. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put it in.
You're like Kay from Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Oh, no.
I couldn't help that. Yeah, we'll just put it all in.
Well, I don't know, but the more cheese, the better.
I agree. I love cheese.
And like I said, I am doing extra because what I do then is put them on a cookie tray, freeze them individually, and then put them in a bag to be baked later. And they can be baked later on. Now, this is not in the recipe, but I've told you over and over again,
Garlic.
the mister and I, yeah, we love our garlic.
Gotta have a lot of garlic.
So, we are going to add garlic, and we are going to add onion.
Yeah, boy.
Those are two flavors we like. Also, we like pepper,
Yes.
which my pepper shaker is
That's okay. That's the pepper shaker right there.
almost empty.
I hope Cinnamon Toast Ken picks this up.
Oh, okay. And parsley flakes. This is in the recipe.
Yes. How much? Flavor. Just suit it to your flavor.
Yeah, I don't know what the recipe calls for. Parsley is a very mild spice, so. Now, I have some of our homegrown oregano.
Man.
And again, this is one of the Mister's favorite spices.
I love oregano.
So, and I'm making a double batch, so I'm going to do a pretty decent amount. Now, generally, the recipe for stuffed shells is on the box of shells. And you can always substitute a different cheese if there's something in here you don't like. I have seen people that actually will use something like cottage cheese.
Ooh.
Is, well, it cuts down the cost of making these because ricotta cheese is one of the more expensive ones. And, of course, everything's more expensive nowadays, so. But you just give this a good stir, get everything together.
But what else are you going to add to this, to that ricotta cheese?
Now, right now, I am going to make a few just cheese. So, I'm going to go ahead and set up a pan for our cheese shells, which I have my homemade spaghetti sauce. Okay, here are our shells. Now, do not worry about the broken shells. You can use those and make kind of a little lasagna type pan with the extra macaronis. But there's 8 shells. And we are going to just add a little bit more sauce on top. And then you'll throw these in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. You'll see everything will be nice and bubbly. Your cheese will be all nice and bubbly. But I am going to show you a little bit of extra add-ins on this. To this, you can also add some chopped up broccoli. You can also add some meat. I have some here. Also pre-cooked. This is hamburger and spicy sausage, hot sausage.
It's venison and
Venison
sausage.
hamburger, yes. But you use what you have, and all you gotta do is just add a little, get yourself a little extra flavor in here.
Add more protein.
Add
more
a little
vitamins.
vegetables. Yes, this is a good way to also get
Noodle in a meal.
yes,
A meal in a noodle.
a meal in a noodle. And some vegetables perhaps into your kids that are a little more picky.
Such as my wife.
But
She don't like my cooking.
I do too, like your cooking. I heard that. You cook very well. But I try to do the cooking unless I'm absolutely unable to.
Preach on, Sister Beavis.
So what I'm going to do then with this is, like I said, I'm going to continue to fill my shells. I will just lay these out on a cookie sheet, freeze them. When they're all solid, they can be taken off and bagged up. So, we'll pop these into the oven, and I will show you what they look like when they're all hot and ready. Okay, our oven timer just went off. I did leave them in a total of 40 minutes. Let's pull them out and show you what they look like. When they had about 10 minutes left, I added a little bit of cheese on top. You can sprinkle them with Parmesan, whatever your preference is. But don't they look delicious? And they smell absolutely delicious. Thanks for joining me. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. I'll see you next time. And tell your friends about me.